How's it going? I wanted to make another video on film photography. So a couple weeks ago, one of my friends hit me up asking me to do a photo shoot for them, and I was pretty excited about it. I haven't done a photo shoot in a while, actually, since the whole quarantine and pandemic. I haven't really been getting out much to shoot people, so it was pretty exciting. Picked out a couple locations. One of the locations was a liquor store. It's called Devil's Liquor. It's on Apache Boulevard in Tempe. It's a yellow building. It kind of stands out when you drive past it, but it looks really interesting, so I thought it'd be cool. The other place I checked out was this parking garage. We went to the top floor. There's these solar panels that go across like most of the parking garage area, and when the sun shines through them, you get these really interesting shadows that kind of play across the floor and across people's faces. So those are the two places we're gonna go. I usually shoot on digital for the most part. I use like a Lumix G7 camera with some Canon FD lenses, and that's kind of like my go-to way of shooting for like the past 2 years. But over, quarantine and the pandemic and stuff, I've been getting really into film. I got a film camera for my birthday. It's the Pentax P3N, and it has a zoom lens on it, a Takamura 28 to 80 millimeter. I think f4.5 to 3.5. We first met at Devil's Liquor. Starting off on the photo shoot, I definitely shot a lot with the Lumix G7. Taking the first few photos, I was maybe shooting with the camera for like 15 minutes, and it just wasn't feeling right. Like, sometimes you get that feeling that as you're doing something, it just doesn't feel right. Personally, I wasn't feeling satisfied from shooting these photos. I feel like I got more out of the film camera than I did out of the digital. There's only about 3 images that I really like on it. One of the shots I thought was kind of interesting because it has this like lens flare, like fog effect, and that's just from the FD lenses having this like coated glass. So that's a picture I really like. There's this other picture of DJ leaning up against the wall. I did this shot overexposed, probably about like one stop, and I like how that one comes out. And the third image is just a straight headshot. The image is a bit more foggy from the light kind of being on it, but I kind of like it. It looks a little bit more dreamlike. But yeah, then I switched over to the film camera, and it was taking me a bit more time to take a photo, but that's the other reason why I really like film. It kind of slows down your process and slows down your how fast you're working. I don't know why, but shooting on film just feels more natural. It feels, I guess, a bit more personal. There was this mural that was kind of next to the liquor store. I had DJ kind of post up in front of it. It's really big. Looks really cool though. And yeah, the way Portrait handles colors is really nice. So then I took this headshot of him kind of straight on. He's against the building. The image itself is a bit underexposed. I think it's down by one stop when I looked at it, and I realized it like right after I took the shot, and I was contemplating whether or not to like take another photo, but I just moved on. So we did a couple more shots. I did one kind of him against this palm tree with the sky. It's kind of like a bit gray. I really like how these images came out on the Portrait 400. I'll definitely shoot with it again. And then we moved on to the parking garage area. And yeah, this is another area where the light meter in my camera kind of backfired on me. The images were a lot darker when they came out, so I had to fix them in post a bit, brighten up the images. I did get this one image where I did overexpose it. But yeah, from there I kind of finished up the roll. I didn't have another roll of color, unfortunately, so I had a roll of black and white that I was using. The black and white photo stock I used was a Ilford XB2, and this is another situation where I wished I pushed the film to a more contrasty film, kind of, I guess, closer to Tri-X. I did mess up big time on my part, and I kick myself every time when I see this. After the photo shoot, I was rolling up the film. I was about to roll it up, and then I got distracted, came back to my camera, and in my head, I thought I rolled up the entire roll of XB2. So I popped open the back, looked in it, and saw that the film was not rolled up at all. It was still extended out, so I quickly closed it. But the damage has already been done. So like the last 3 images are just destroyed, which really sucks. One of them came out pretty interesting. You kind of get like these film sprockets that kind of just shine down. But yeah, I think kind of adds to the image. Shooting with DJ is really fun as well. Great person to work with. I like the energy that he brought, and his style was pretty cool too. So it was just, overall, it was just a good experience. Definitely learned a lot on this photo shoot. We'd like to do more film photo shoots in the future. But thanks for stopping by, checking out the video. If you could drop a like, that would help me. I'll be coming out with more photo related videos in the future, so subscribe if you want. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys next time.